It's hard to believe that almost 2 months after the motor vessel Dali slammed into the bridge support pier of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland on March 26, 2024, they are finally freeing the Dali from the wreckage site and towing it back to the Seagirt terminal. It almost seems like a lifetime ago, really. First, the bridge came down, and then they spent a month and a half salvaging victims and debris, and then blowing the remaining bridge truss off of the Dali so that they could refloat it. And 5 tugs got involved, and here we are today. So we're going to take a look at the time-lapse real quick, and then I'm going to show you what they had to go through in order to pull this off.
Hello.
Look who's here.
Dali. This is Louis.
Hello, Louis.
Dali.
This was a great sight to see.
So nice to have you back where you belong.
I'm so glad to be back.
There she is pulling up dockside.
You're looking swell.
Thank you, Louis.
Dali. I can tell.
Does it show?
Dali.
They have to pump out 1.25 million gallons of ballast water. 1:30 in the afternoon yesterday on Sunday, and you can see that Dali is still pointing down at the head. So the bow is low here, but you can see that the stern right here is still pointing up. So I don't know if they've removed all of that ballast water yet or if they're still working on it, but the Dali still seems to be at the same slant that it was at before. And even at 1 a.m. this morning, basic 4 hours before the intended move of the motor vessel Dali, you can see it is still sitting at that same slant. Now, they were supposed to move Dali at about 5:30 in the morning. That's when the high tide was at the max. But here we are at 5:40 or so, and it still hasn't moved yet. And in fact, it wouldn't move for at least another hour and a half. And guess what? We spotted the first movement of Dali on Captain Andy's Mallorcan Mullet channel. We were all on the live stream and saw it together.
We got a winner.
What time is it?
Winner, chicken dinner.
We got a winner.
6:51.
And he's going to take us to get that fried chicken.
6:51.
And we've got movement. The ship is definitely moving, guys.
So right before 7 a.m., I'm looking at the back of the stern, and you can see it moving. Look at the pixels. See the movement right there. It's moving.
Look at here. Yeah, oh yeah.
She is on the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's moving. She is moving. Dude, that is amazing. Hey, smash that like button, guys. Oh, wow, man. This is a relief, man.
Guys,
wow.
how about how about a thumbs up? Give us a like.
Yes.
We've been out here all night for this moment right here.
Wow.
From Baltimore.
That is awesome.
Here, I sped it up a little bit for you so you can see it. And many viewers on the live chat were dropping super chat donations to his channel like crazy. Everybody was celebrating. And WBAL Channel 11 NBC was even showing it live from their chopper as well. And the Stream Time Live rounded out the third view from the bow looking head on. Now, because the action is sort of facing towards you looking at the camera, when the ship is moving backwards, it is somewhat difficult to see it unless you're looking at it compared to the background. Now back on the Mallorcan Mullet channel, as they pull Dali away from the wreckage of the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse, you can see the bow moving in comparison to the utility pole there. That's the big power line. And here it is again, still at 10x. And remember, they're only going at 1.1 knots, so speeding it up 10x really just makes it look like almost normal speed for a ship that would cruise through there at 8 to 10 knots. And I like this scene here where Dali is drifting pretty close by the camera there, but I like that focal point with the tree branches in front of it. Now here it is going by the original part of the bridge that is still standing. This is from the Stream Time Live channel, and I sped this up 15x and boosted the brightness and contrast. There's the speed there, 1.1 knot. Now there's 5 tugboats that are towing Dali back to the Seagirt dock. The software was showing Dali in the wrong direction because they were towing it by the stern. And here is another great close-up of Dali as she passed by Captain Andy's live cam that they had set up. So they came right by him, and look at that. You can actually see the 4-lane roadway draped over the top of the Dali. But what's amazing here is all those crushed containers, how they're going to remove those, because even though they're bringing it where it's nice and safe into the dockside, you still have to go through the same motions that you would have to do when it was parked out onto the river, too. You got to be very careful about stuff that's falling down and where it's going to land. And Dali continues on her trip. The total trip took about 2 hours and 10 minutes to go about, I believe it's 3.3 miles from the collision site to the Seagirt terminal. So here's a great snapshot that was taken right when the Dali was probably a few hundred yards away from right here. This is where it was originally parked. Here's where the accident happened. So this is the base of the pier with the pillars for the bridge. And this right here is an exact duplicate of this tower right over here, this pier on the opposite side of the channel. And the construction vehicles had gone in probably right around here where this police boat is.
On it now, it's in the process of being taken to Seagirt Marine Terminal. It's already moved about a half a mile from where.
Here's a few snippets from the video that W. Bell posted. I'll put a link to that down below in the video description for you because you're definitely going to want to check that out. They did a real good job covering it of all the best angles and getting the whole time lapse of the entire operation. Now, you know, here on this channel, we do more than just engineering disasters. We do the Home Depot and Costco and Lowe's walkthroughs, and we also do the big DIY projects for your house. And after this video, make sure you check out this one over here of the double-decker cabinets that I did up in that kitchen. That's an incredible engineering project with a refrigerator, a large refrigerator at a 45-degree angle in the corner. Very difficult project. Check that one out. And then when you're done with that one, make sure you check out this video here, which shows you everything you need to know on how to install laminate flooring in your house. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and we'll see you on the next one.